terrible fold on my part. I just made a big mistake. It's fine. Let's bring this over here. I think we can like get called light and make it look like a missed flush draw, possibly. I think we can bet pretty big, actually. A little over pot, sounds good. Don't get called, unfortunately. I thought maybe he would have a 9 also, or maybe he would put us on a missed flush draw and call light with like a set or 2 pair. Okay, let's take a look at. Turn the volume down a little bit more. Let's answer some questions, okay? All right, let's see here. King 10, we're in flat. Did we really fold the nuts on that table where we should have raised and it's a $120 pot right now? Well, I guess it's not the nuts, but maybe we got saved. Let's just hope that someone has the ace high flush and like we saved ourselves a lot of money. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Okay, let's see here. Run the jewels, run the jewels. It's a song. All right, running hot. Raise ace queen here. King hype, it's a song. Got him, bro. You're awesome. I would have settled for. Okay, we already read all this. Literally pure doo-doo. How long did it take you to start winning at 200, 400 NL? Take your time answering if your throat is still dried out. Whew. I think I'm just going to accept it. Like, killing my throat is part of the job here now. This probably going to fold here, actually. Got backdoor draws, which are pretty nice, but we would have gotten there with the backdoor draw, turn the backdoor draw. But I think that I'm just beat way too often on the flop. Uh, 200 and 400 NL? Quite a while, actually. You know what? When I was first starting and I was crushing 50 NL, now, not when I was first starting poker. When I first started to like win and be able to make a living at it, and I started at 50 NL, I was probably making like 30 grand a year playing 50 NL. Oh, that's a bad card. It's other table. Please check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. This guy barreled flop and turn. I'm hoping that he checks. Nope. Got counterfeited. We're gonna fold it. So when I first started winning at 50 NL, I tried to move up to 50 cent dollar, and I was crushing 50 cent dollar pretty hard too. When I moved it to 1-2, I was not crushing it hard. I was doing quite poorly. At the time, Nick Frame, TC from UB, my good buddy, was staking me, and he was not happy with how I was playing hands, and we got into a huge, like, well, I'm not a fight or an argument or anything, but we were just butting heads like. He's a tough-ass teacher, and I immediately realized that I wasn't good enough to really beat 1-2 like I thought. All right, 2 pair. We're gonna play this hand first, okay? Before I discuss anything else. Yeah, it took me probably a good 6 months of studying. 5 months of studying and trying to beat 1-2. Once I could beat 1-2, 2-4 was much harder too. Wow, really? A 3? What is it? And we got 2 people in the hand? This is kind of tricky. Well, just in case someone has like an overpair and decide to play it in a tricky way. I also want to allow like some hands like 4-5 to possibly bluff, 8-9 to bluff, clubs to bluff. Check it. No one decides to bluff. We win the hand. It's pretty good in my opinion, but could we have gotten more value out of it? I don't know. Maybe. Fold 8-9 here because this guy's limping 24%, so I expect him to be limp calling quite a bit. If there was some fold equity with my 8-9, I would raise it. It took me a minute, you know, to win it 2-4. Once I was beating 1-2. I could like beat the soft 2-4 games, and soft 3-6 games after that. Game selection becomes kind of an important part of it. Really, Bob Denver. We're going to raise Bob Denver here. We have equity, and Bob Denver is so often full of shit that I'm just going to raise him. Yeah, Bob Denver. You gotta read your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Bob Denver he's just so full of shit so often. But it probably took me like, I don't know, a good 6 months of hard work and studying and really discussing strategy and like before I was like beating. I'm not sure why I checked this ace 9. I just should really be thinking about it more. Here, we're definitely going to bet an amount to try a pretty big amount and try to get calls from all the small races. No one should have a boat or 2 pair. They should all be betting that stuff on the turn. Sweet. Huh. Yahoo Tootie, when he doesn't believe you, he doesn't believe you. So let's hope that he has something that's willing to try and look us up. Kind of light here. King, Queen. Queen, Jack. He's a super nit, but when he doesn't believe you, he will call you down, so we'll see what happens. I should probably raise the King 9. I forgot this was 2-4. I thought it was 1-2 for a second. This is a pretty excellent spot. You don't want to be scared of the flush. If he has a flush, you have to check call anyway. And if he has trip queens with like a king or a jack, you don't want him to check back. So you definitely bet and get it in, hoping that he has not the flush, but instead the queen, jack, king, queen hand. Kings, see? There you go. You sucked out. Amazing. Let's call here with the king, jack. Got lucky. Yahoo Tootie has got to be unhappy with us because we really put it hurting on Yahoo Tootie frequently. I like Yahoo. He's such a nice guy in the chat. Backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. I think we can try and steal with this king 9. So let's go into the chat some more and see what other people are saying. Got a mini fridge and microwave within swivel distance. Grinder's Paradise, dude. I was so pumped when I first bought this, and I was working out like a lot. I broke my wrist when I first got to Las Vegas, or pretty close to right after I got to Las Vegas. So, dude, what do we do here? We can bluff here, possibly. Well, I think it was time to give up on the hand, guys. I'm going to be so upset if I see 10-9 or 10-jack. But I have a 9 in my hand, so it's less likely. Okay. Jack. Fair enough, fair enough. So when I first got here, I bought this. Sweet river. Can I check raise this? No, just bet it. When I first got here, I broke my wrist. But before I broke my wrist, I was working out all the time, so I had like all my pre-made meals inside my mini fridge. Like take them out, microwave them, and be like eating my high protein, high carb, low fat meals right here while you put in tons of work. It was like just awesome. Let's see here. I should have some beers in here, really. Pop open a beer on the stream at the end of the day. Check this. We got a pretty big hand over here at 1-2. I mean, sorry, 2-4 on Bovada. I am a bit concerned He hasn't been 3-betting as much as I think that he hasn't been 3-betting that much, I don't think, so I'm a bit concerned that he does have a big pair. We do have a lot of outs. He almost certainly never has a 6 in his range, or an 8 in his range, so I think both of our 6s and our 8s are good. If he was bluffing, he has probably caught up. If he were to check now, this is strange because ace king, ace queen bets here, but does he have a 3 in his range? What about like flush draws that miss? What about his air hands, king queen, queen jack that may have 3 bets? I don't think he was 3-betting that much, but if he was, then this would be a call. We got top set over here on this table. Definitely gonna bet it. Well, the ace sucks. Quite a lot. This is quite a big bet for something like ace king, though. So I am a bit worried. The turn card should have caused him to slow down some. I think I'm just gonna fold it. Be a very optimistic call. Over here, we got someone playing back at us versus our top set. We're very, very deep, so I think I'm just going to click it back on him, honestly. See what he does. Give him a chance to jam it in. Don't fold. Gross. If we weren't that deep, I would have just flatted. But considering how deep we were, I really wanted to build a pot and maybe allow him to like jam some combo draw in, get it in extra bad. I think he had a set. Did he really time out with a set? God, had top pair, top kicker against us. God dang it. Well, I'm kind of glad I min raised too because don't leave this 1-3 table. All right, we're gonna call here. All right, we're gonna end some tables. Oops. We now have a lot of tables. We got too many tables going. No, we can't end them. They're all too good. We're gonna tighten up quite a bit though because I have so many tables going now that I can't concentrate if I play loose. I have 7 tables going, so and this Bovada table doesn't seem that exciting. We're actually gonna do another heads-up table over here versus a fish on full flush. Also, this 2-4 table is kind of tough, I think. Vaquero, no one's really terrible. I don't think. So what we're going to do is we're going to end that table. All right, we're gonna end this 2-4 table right here. I think I don't see anyone who's really absolutely terrible. 808 Waikiki is really bad, but not super duper terrible bad. Gonna isolate versus. Oh, we're gonna raise this. Oh, crap. Fold here. Yeah, we're like running out of time on some tables here. And check